Vice Media built a reputation for on-the-ground video reporting that breaks out of traditional TV news formats. The staff also is applying that unique sensibility to video for social media platforms.
We find success with things that are very visual. I think short form, like you have a small amount of time to capture people's attention, and so you have to sometimes sort of like hit them over the head with the visuals. And so we're trying to find stories that not only just do that, but then also do have some substance to them and have like maybe a really good character, or maybe are advocating for an issue that's important to us at Vice.
He says they've had the most success with serial content and stories that are fluid across international audiences. One example was a series that offered international advice from moms.
It looks at a mother's home remedy for caring for their children in some way, and it sort of balances service journalism in a way where it's like, you know, providing an informative recipe or like cold remedy, but then at the same time it's entertaining because you're like, oh, I didn't realize that's what like a Polish mom does, or a Russian mom, or an Indian mom. With our audience, it really is very shareable.
When it comes to streaming video on Facebook Live, Banicki says Vice aims to give audiences an experience they wouldn't otherwise have.
What we need to find is what experiences are for a Vice audience, but we did live streams from the Women's March in DC, and you know, we had a huge presence there from our office, and like the Viceland bus was down in DC, and we had people coming through and taking photos, and we were able to do interviews like next to the bus, outside the bus.
Moving forward, Banicki says aspects of social video could be incorporated into what news organizations do generally.
So something I think this year that hopefully we'll be seeing more of is sort of interactive storytelling, almost like a Snapchat, where there's different little segments in like maybe it's 10 or 15 seconds that you like click through, but this could be sort of on a site, almost like a slideshow, where you can have someone walk you through the story and go through it at your own pace, not where you're just like watching a 5-minute video, but you're watching segments of a video.
Finally, Banicki says newsrooms need to dedicate resources to creating videos specifically for social media channels. But he says the good news is that it only takes a smartphone and someone willing to learn the skills on the go. For the Futures Lab, this is Lily Oppenheimer.